accurate here tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Neesmith is out there with Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Durant. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, good on the triple. Durant against Nembhard. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And the first one drops. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And both free throws good for Durant. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Siakam outside. Driving to the basket. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
What a nice move by Siakam. A much improved ball handler, especially for a forward. He's making it happen right there.
Inside. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Detroit with another turnover here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for a bit. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Huff. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, just 4 to shoot. Nembhard for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
On the wing, Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Nembhard. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now, here's Nesmith. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Detroit's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Robinson kicks to Thompson. Stewart with the screen on Siakam. Thompson finds Duren. Here's Stewart. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. In the third spot, the Pistons.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Pass to Nesmith. Now, here's Siakam. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Here's Nembhard. Last game we saw him score 14. Trains the three-pointer.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Thompson outside. There's the lob to Duren. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And here is Siakam, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Siakam's shot is off. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Cunningham, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And he sinks the second.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Furphy. Nothing on the board. There's the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. And a missed layup.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Thompson right side. Outside Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Stewart. Duren down low. Ahmad covering. Shots good by Duren.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here is Neesmith. Hasn't made one yet. Duren against Siakam. Shots good by Duren.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Cunningham, he's been on a remarkable tear this past month. Right around 25 points per, 11 assists, and 6 rebounds. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
And so here is Indiana. 7-point differential. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Huff. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam inside the 3-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Nembhard against Cunningham. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Yes, that goes in.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Now Duren. He has 6. Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Javonte Green comes in for Asar Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Walker's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Aaron Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. He has 6. From the high post. Good work there as it goes. Nembhard's got 8 points.
That requires some body control. What a shot from Andrew Nembhard.
LeVert against Nembhard. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. Pacers trail by 5. Floats it up there for Siakam. Stewart with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside already taking apart that interior defense.
Free throw good, Green. And both free throws good for Green. Pacers trail by 7. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Kevin.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. So it's the Pacers now, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Looking to get back on track here. And the basket is good. Siakam's got 8 points.
Nice touch there from Siakam to get a hard bucket inside.
Cunningham with it. 10 points for him. Stolen by Walker. Driving in. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That free throw good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Number 5, Rob Holland.
Now, here's McConnell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Huff. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over LeVert. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Holland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Cunningham's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Detroit. Pass to Huff. And here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Such a wide open look.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Cunningham. 3-point lead. LeVert kicks to Green. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Holland, just 5 on the clock. And again, Detroit with the 3.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Shakes him. And a great move by Siakam. 10 points for Siakam.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
LeVert the pass to Duren. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. For the Pistons, Reedy's checked in for Jalen Duren. And it's Jenkins in for Cade Cunningham. The Pacers also changing it up. Potter's checked in. And it's Jackson in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Jenkins. No good on the quick 3. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, Shepard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Walker is screen on LeVert. Clock is at 3. Shepard, that's good. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. From deep three-point territory. No good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Detroit. They're up by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Holland is out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Reed, and it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now, here is Reed. Jenkins the pass to Holland. It's LeVert on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Holland. He doesn't get the second one. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell passes to Shepard. The shot. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Pass to Holland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holland's got 6.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Potter. Indiana moving it around. Up top, McConnell. No scoring in this one. It's up a 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
LeVert with it. To the left wing. Here's Jenkins. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That's his first foul. Pacers trail by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson passes to Shepard. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham looking around. Outside, Green from past the arc. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Green. Cunningham's got 16.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now, here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to McConnell. And here is Siakam. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
When he is locked in like this, points just seem to flow from Siakam no matter where he is on the floor.
Now, here is Robinson. Collins kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. From outside, off the mark. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Siakam. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham outside. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Cunningham's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Here's Murphy. Now Siakam. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And Thompson gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 17. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson dishes to Thompson. Now, here's Cunningham. 19 points in the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for Javonte Green. The Pacers also with the sub. Ruff's checked in. Here's McConnell. He has yet to score. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Holland. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Siakam.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
Here's Cunningham, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Indiana moving it around. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer, no good. Pistons leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Holland. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Here's Furphy. Pass to Siakam. Here's Furphy. He's covered by Thompson. Now McConnell jacks up a 3. They get it back. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got 5.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Cunningham. 21 points in the game. To the middle. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got the lead back up to 9 now for Detroit. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Huff, guarded by Stewart. Pass to Huff, up top McConnell. Here's Furphy, beyond the arc. A shot by McConnell, no good. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Siakam. 19 points in the game. High post Stewart, and now the Pistons fast break.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in, and Indiana with a change here too. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Furphy. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Huff. And here is Siakam. Clock at 6. Now here's Nesmith. Guarded by Robinson. To end the run. And it's finished off inside by Nembhard. Nembhard's got 10.
Even with that defense draped all over him, Nembhard showing excellent touch around the rim to get the finish.
Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player club. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
Here's Nembhard, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. There's the pick. Pass to Siakam. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Thompson outside. Now, here's Duran. Now, Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the lane. That's 28 points for Cade Cunningham.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Siakam. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
and started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Green, he's checked in for Detroit.
13 foul. At the line for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam. One shot.
You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
Now, here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Siakam. Here's Furphy. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Siakam's got 26.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. LeVert's checked in for Green.
Personal foul.
Find the lane.
Second team
Find the
foul.
lane. One shot.
At the line for your Pistons. Cunningham. Cunningham. One shot.
Pacers trail by 12. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here is Cunningham. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Puts it up from 12. Cunningham's shot is off. And Indiana shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Siakam. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pascal Siakam. One shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 31. The offensive rebound, Duran, and Duran slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. Page piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
A couple of times there was an offensive rebound and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles. Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Pistons.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. They've got Andrew Nembhard. He's out there with Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 4. And here is Neesmith. Scoreless thus far.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And a wide open look for Siakam. The three-pointer is right on target. Siakam's got 33.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Neesmith. Now Siakam, guarded by Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam misses. Pistons leading by 11. Deep 2 from Robinson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Cunningham against Nembhard. Pass to Furphy. Launches a 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Thompson outside. Shoots. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 8th assist in the game. Screen by Siakam. Nembhard finds Siakam. Count that bucket. And now that's 35 points for Siakam.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Pass to Siakam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter. Detroit leading by 13. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Cunningham against Nembhard. Here's Duren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Clock at 4. Detroit needs to get off a shot from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Takes the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Huff. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range. Huff's got 8 points.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 10. Huff passes to Nembhard. Here's Murphy, takes a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. He's off on the second. And he nails the third. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Pistons, number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And he makes the first. The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Siakam hits them both.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Now, here's Durant. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock to end the drought. And Durant slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. For 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's the break. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Duncan Robinson.
And that one misses. Pacers trail by 10. Now, Nembhard. He's got 10. Three-pointer. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Detroit leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Holland. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist in the game. There's the pick. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 41.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Robinson for 3. Traps in the tray. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
First and 3-point shooting, and they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnover.
We talked about their best in the league 3-point percentage, and it has as much to do with their system, Greg, as their shooters. They know how to get guys open on the perimeter. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Now the Pistons with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Cunningham outside. At the tip, and Duren is right there. Duren's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. Here's Huff. 8 points for him. It's intercepted. Here's Duren. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And he knocks down the first one. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
He hits both from the stripe. Pacers trail by 19. Neesmith with the ball. Still without a basket. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Going up strong that time. Neesmith with a very athletic play.
Now here's Jenkins. Pass to Holland. Over Jackson. Holland no good. For Indiana, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Furphy. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Furphy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Pass to Jenkins. The Pistons working the ball around now. Robinson for three. The Pacers pull it in.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Here's Furphy. He's got 5. And here's Jackson. Nembhard for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Turing's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Thompson kicks to Jenkins. Here's Holland. 10 points for him. Pass to Thompson. 2 on the clock for the 3. Back to Duren. And here is Nesmith. Guarded by Robinson. Nesmith, the pass to Jackson. And it's in there.
Passing isn't a key component of Nesmith's utility for this team, but you get yourself open and he'll give you the ball.
Pass to Duren. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Furphy. Duren pulls it in.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And here is Jenkins. Nothing on the board. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
It's Nembhard on the wing. 10 points for him. Huff, no good. Pistons leading by 16. Now Jenkins. Outside Robinson. The 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Pass to Huff. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson passes to Nesmith. Connects from three-point range. Nesmith has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Thompson outside. Sweet move to the wing on the left. Here's Jenkins. Sinks the three-pointer. Jenkins got his first 3 points of the game.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy. All right? Come on. Let's go.
So more ball movement, Greg. That's what they're looking for.
Absolutely. When you over-dribble, you really do bail the defense out. The more you move the ball, the more it tires out the defense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Reed. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Holland. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Green with a screen on McConnell. To the inside. Green kicks to Holland. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Walker the pass to McConnell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Almost, but it rolls out.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. LeVert with it. Over Shepherd. And it's LeVert missing. Jackson looking around. To the paint. Reed with the steal. Cunningham outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. It's LeVert on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 14. Outside Jackson. Pass to Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 45 points.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 14.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Siakam. Shot from 12. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham, and he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 35 in the game.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Shepherd. Siakam left side. Shoots over Holland. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham outside. Back to Reed. Reed a screen. LeVert with the wide open look. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam, right side. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping him down low. He can take a hit and still finish.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Stewart's checked in for Holland. And Indiana with a change here, too. Buff's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Reed finds LeVert. Now Green. Now, here is Reed. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, LeVert. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Siakam. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the right side. Cunningham passes to Reed. Now LeVert. Over Shepherd. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Siakam, guarded by Stewart. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Walker a screen on Cunningham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Count that one. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Siakam inside. Stewart on him. McConnell scanning the floor. Indiana again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Siakam. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Shot from 12. Pass to LeVert. Here is Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And here's LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Siakam. Here's Cunningham. Fires the 3. Walker with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Huff, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Pistons leading by 10. It's LeVert on the wing. Now, here is Reed. Cunningham right side. Green dishes to Cunningham. Over Walker. Cunningham's shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Green kicks to LeVert. Reed the pass to Cunningham. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Stewart in the corner. Off target from outside.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Pistons leading by 10. And here's LeVert. Green fires. And the 3 misses. Now Siakam. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Paul Reed. Thompson comes in for Green. Robinson is subbed in for Karis LeVert. The Pacers also changing it up. Furphy's checked in, and Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Shepard. Cunningham. Here's Robinson. Now Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Cunningham. The 3 is off.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Siakam inside. Guarded by Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Plenty of space. Not gonna go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now Cunningham. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Stewart. 1:29 left in the game. Now Durant. Now Robinson. Thompson outside. Duran. Oh, what a finish.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value.
And another one.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. Oh, softly lays it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 10. Cunningham against Nimhart. Siakam. Rebounded by Thompson. Outside Cunningham. Here's Thompson. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nimhart there for the rebound. And so here is Indiana. It's a 10-point game. He's off from 3. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is